Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. I got 7 matchups I do like on this college basketball slate today. Saturdays are always action packed, tons of games. So, yeah, a lot of good potential today. So, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on college basketball player props, go ahead and hop in ParlayPlay in the link below. Simple over-unders. And get 5 free entries when you guys sign up. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 7 matchups I do like. There were a lot more that I like as well, but didn't want to make this video too long. But yeah, we'll hop in it. First matchup, we have Purdue versus Michigan State. Purdue opening up as 3.5-point road favorites with the over-under at 150. The last 3 head-to-head, Purdue is 3-0, 3-0 covering the spread. The over's hitting 1 out of the last 3 meetings. Purdue 9-1 in their last 10 on a 3-game winning streak. Michigan State 4-6 in their last 10 on a 3-game losing streak. They're 1-5 in their last 6. I mean, coming off bad losses to Iowa, Illinois, Penn State, Wisconsin. I mean, some pretty good teams there. Purdue 4-1 covering against Michigan State, 5-2 on the road, really great road team. Michigan State's just been struggling pretty bad, 1-6 covering the spread here. Yeah, Purdue playing just too good a basketball. Michigan State struggling. I'm taking Purdue minus 3.5 on the road. Add them to your money line parlays against the struggling Michigan State team. Next matchup, we have Dayton versus LaSalle. Dayton opening up as 10-point road favorites with the over-under at 134.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Dayton is 2-1. 2-1 covering the spread. The over's hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Dayton 8-2 in their last 10 on a 5-game winning streak. LaSalle just 1-9 in their last 10 on a 5-game losing streak here. Dayton playing great basketball. I mean, they've been pretty much dominating. Dayton 5-0 covering the spread right now. LaSalle just 1-6 at home. Throw Dayton in a teaser. Add them to your money line parlays. They should beat up on this LaSalle team that's playing poorly. Give me Dayton minus 10 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we have North Carolina versus NC State. North Carolina opening up as 4-point road favorites with the over-under at 155. The last 10 head-to-head, UNC is 8-2. 8-2 covering the spread. The over's hit in 8 out of the last 10 meetings. UNC 8-2 in their last 10. NC State just 2-8 in their last 10. They looked awful. These teams did play a few weeks ago. UNC winning that matchup 100-80. UNC 7-1 against NC State, 7-1 covering against NC State. Yeah, only a 4-point spread. You know, college basketball is always like that. That home team, they get a little bit of respect here. Only a 4-point spread, but beat them by 20 last time. There's a good North Carolina team here and a struggling NC State team. Give me North Carolina minus 4 money line on the road. Next matchup, we have Auburn versus Tennessee. Tennessee opening up as 3.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 140. The last 10 head-to-head, Auburn 7-3. 7-3 covering the spread. The over's hit in 9 out of the last 10 matchups. Auburn 8-2 in their last 10. Tennessee 9-1 in their last 10. Auburn, 6-0 against Tennessee. 6-0 covering the spread against Tennessee as well. Tennessee 10-0 at home. That's probably why they're home favorites here. 2 really good teams, but any chance I can get Auburn plus 3.5, I mean, gosh, I'm going to take that every single time here. They have no injuries that I'm seeing. Going to be a battle, and I'm going to take the 3.5 points, throw them in a teaser. We're taking the Tigers on the road. Next matchup, we have Samford versus Chattanooga. Chattanooga opening up as 9.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 146.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Chattanooga is 2-1, 1-2 covering the spread. Samford 9-1 in their last 10 on a 6-game winning streak. Chattanooga 8-2 in their last 10. They're 1-2 in their last 3. Samford playing great basketball here. These teams did play in their last meeting. They beat Chattanooga 80-72 in that matchup, where they were a 7-point underdog. Kind of a similar game here. Chattanooga, 11-0 at home. Two really good teams here. Chattanooga playing excellent at home. That's why they're probably nice favorites here. But to lay 9.5 on this really good Samford Bulldogs team, they beat them as the underdogs. Same scenario last time. It's just an intriguing line to me. I had to include it in the video. Be cautious though, but maybe throw Samford in a teaser. But plus 9.5. I'm going to take that all day here on the road. Give me Samford plus 9.5. Next matchup, we have Kansas versus Baylor. Baylor opening up as 3.5-point home favorites with the over/under at 150.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Kansas is 2-1, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Kansas 8-2 in their last 10. Baylor 7-3 in their last 10. These teams did play a few weeks ago. Kansas beating Baylor 83-59. Destroyed them in that matchup. Kansas 16-3 against Baylor. They've been dominant against Baylor. 7-1 covering on the road against Baylor. Baylor 18-2 at home, but they are just 1-7 covering at home against Kansas. I'm sure they're not going to lose by that much this time. That was just a crazy game, but to get Kansas plus 3.5, going to be a tough matchup. I'm going to take that all day again. I expect a lot closer matchup, especially at home against Baylor. But, we're taking Kansas plus 3.5 on the road. And then the last matchup, we have Gonzaga versus St. Mary's. Gonzaga in another matchup where you can actually bet them and add them to your money line parlays just because they're going to be relatively cheaper on the money line, somewhere probably around $1,000, which for Gonzaga is really cheap. Gonzaga opening up as 11-point road favorites with the over-under at 144. The last 10 head-to-head, Gonzaga 9-1, 6-3-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. Gonzaga currently on a 10-game winning streak, 12-0 on the road, 7-0 against St. Mary's. This is a good little St. Mary's team on a 3-game winning streak. These teams did just play a few games ago. Gonzaga winning that matchup 74-58. Same kind of thing the other night. Gonzaga played San Francisco, a good San Francisco team. The line's pretty much the same. It was about a 10-point spread. Beat them 89-73. Look, this is a really good St. Mary's team here, but they just can't hang with Gonzaga, and Gonzaga's on another level. Give me Gonzaga minus 11 money line. Add them to your parlays. Throw them in a teaser too. Throw them in a 13-point teaser. Get Gonzaga plus 2. That's a lock right there. So rolling with Gonzaga on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you all cash out, and I will see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.